The track for the inaugural ABB FIA Formula E race at Sanya has been specially treated in a bid to avoid the major surface breakup seen in Santiago, Autosport understands. Santiago's layout in O'Higgins Park featured a mix of newly laid asphalt and concrete areas, which is similar to the Sanya circuit FIA is racing on this weekend at Hainan Island's Haitang Bay. The Sanya circuit is a combination of new asphalt surface for most of the first sector, and existing public roads throughout the second and third sectors. Santiago's surface broke up heavily during the race due to the intense heat in the city that weekend in January. The cars carved a noticeable path in the asphalt at the high-speed turns and heavy braking zones, as seen in the picture below. The FIA confirmed to Autosport that FIA and officials from the governing body had conducted an investigation into that race and, as a result of their findings, decided to treat the surface at Sanya preemptively ahead of the event. BMW and Ready driver Alexander Sims noted that this included a resin-type material and sand. "The track looks pretty good," Sims told Autosport, when asked about the new venue. "Nice long straights, should be a bigger challenge in terms of energy during the race, assuming it stays green. Track surface looks good. Interesting that they seemed to have put some resin-type material down on some corners with a bit of sand to try and stop the same situation as we had in Santiago. Interesting to see how that interacts with the tires and progresses over the weekend. It looks cool." While conditions at Sanya are not predicted to reach the 37°C peak that occurred in Santiago, the hot temperature and high levels of humidity could have a possible impact on tire performance, according to DS Techeetah driver Andre Lauterer. The track looks interesting. It will be tough on energy management, which will create some strategy opportunities and some more civilized overtaking due to the longer lift-off zones, he told Autosport. "It's hot and humid, so that will play into the tires. In terms of layout, there doesn't appear to be anything very tricky. It's nicely done. Let's see what it's like in the car." The Sanya track is over 15 miles outside of the city, which is the capital of Hainan Island, features just 11 corners and has 2 long straights separated by a hairpin in the final 2/3 of the lap. Envision Virgin Racing driver Sam Bird, who won in Santiago, reckons the layout can promote a bit of overtaking. "It'll be quite a high-paced tempo," he continued to Autosport. "Attack mode is different. It's a bigger time loss on the outside of the turn 3 left-hander beyond the pit exit. That's good as well, so there will be different strategies, not just people dying."